Hi everyone, Merry Christmas. I hope everyone is having a wonderful time with your loved ones wherever you are in the world. And in today's video, I'm taking you all to have a look at how I sketched these pages in mid-December. And I'm at my neighborhood cafe again, and a really nice model showed up for me to sketch him. And back views are much more easy, less intimidating to sketch because they will never notice you sketch them. And so I just sketched the back of the head, the shoulders, arms, the back of the chair, the bottom of the jacket. And this is a super spontaneous process, taking me about 5 minutes to draw. Now, as you can see, he's gone. And I captured him perfectly in my sketchbook before he left. Now, I'm adding these details around the barista's workstation, the signages, and I always love adding a backdrop for my models instead of just sketching that person, just to have like a higher sense of context. And I never leave my sketches as line drawings only. Now, as you can see, I'm painting watercolors on top. His jacket is just so beautiful. It's rare to see someone wearing this color in today's world. That most people are wearing blacks and grays. And I'm mixing this color by mixing yellow ochre and burnt sienna, higher ratio burnt sienna to suggest a bit of shade. And white hair is always shaded with a bit of gray, and another layer of red for the signages. And I'm shading the counter by mixing permanent violet into burnt sienna, like a dark brown. And back home, I'm gonna sketch my grocery shopping items, a can of tomatoes, and chicken soup. And I've been sketching these like grocery shopping things for years and years, and I never get tired of sketching these, even very simple shapes like rectangular prisms and cylinders. It's just fun to add on all the graphic details. And then puff life into these things using pretty quick watercolor washes, always starting with yellows and then orange and reds. And to be honest, sometimes I do have low energy levels and I just want to keep these sketch projects pretty simple by just doing like a couple of still life items. And food and drinks is my favorite subject matter. And I gave these two things a simple background wash to echo with the cafe sketch. And it's another bright sunny day, and that man just walked past by me will be my model for today's cafe sketching session. And I'm just finding his outfit to be really interesting, like this cowboy's hat. Yeah, just getting the hat in, and then the earlobes, a little bit of the back of the head and the neck, and then the collar. And back views can be really interesting to sketch, capturing a little bit of that person's character with a little bit of sense of mystery. So every time when that person turns around, his face usually looks quite different compared to what I had imagined. And vacant chairs mean something. And my model is still there, chatting with his friend. Now, I'm adding a sense of three-dimensionality for the interior by just adding these simple vertical and horizontal lines, defining the hallway and the doors.
Yeah, and happy holidays, everyone.
And I always love to include lamps for my cafe sketches. They are very nice symbols of luminosity, illumination. And I'm just using two colors, Indian yellow and orange, to make the lamps glow. Using burnt sienna to paint the cowboy's hat. and a bluish gray to paint the man's vest. And I've been enjoying coming back again and again to my neighborhood cafe to do these sketches because it's just so convenient. Only 10 minutes walk from my house, and I don't need to travel that far, on public transit. And here's a look of my finished sketch. And my model is still sitting in front of me. Now a lady is taking over that chair.
Yeah, so let's look at a Canadian grocery store. And the festive plants, flowers, vegetables, and fruits. So I need to get eggs. Yeah, and also need to get butter. Yeah, lots of turkeys ready for Christmas. Yeah, I'm gonna get some beans for my brunch plate. These ones are really good. I also need to get carrots. It's time to go home. Still nice and bright outside, but more rain is on the way for tomorrow. Just enjoy the moment.
So it's very rare to see a sunny day and a beautiful sunset during the rain season, and I must sketch it to capture yet this precious moment. Now that tree in the foreground is leafless. I'm able to see this neighbor's house much more clear compared to spring, summer, and fall. Using loose quick strokes to draw the smaller branches. And we can't see the same sunset or sunrise color patterns in a lifetime. Now I'm just wetting the sky area with clear water and putting on orange, very diluted with a lot of water to get this peachy tone, and also a little bit of diluted permanent red, as well as diluted Indian yellow. After the warm colors, I'm blocking in the colder tones like the grays of the clouds. This is a mix of cobalt blue and imperial purple. Using pure cobalt blue to paint the distant mountains. Here's a look of my finished 15-minute ink and watercolor sketch. Now the colors are all gone. And moving on to evening, I'm going to sketch these 3 persimmons to finish the sketchbook page spread. And again, you can't get 2 persimmons looking exactly the same, both in the circular shapes and also the stem shapes. And persimmons, they belong to the family of berries in the biological world. So they are close relatives with strawberries and blueberries. Now I'm painting the rich wash of mainly orange and also mixing permanent red with orange for the bottom bit of these fruits. And it's almost Christmas, so yeah, we're lucky to get another bright sunny day during the rain season in Vancouver. So me and my parents are on the bus and then the Sky Train to downtown Vancouver. So at Waterfront Station, we're going to take the C bus to the other side of Greater Vancouver, which is North Vancouver. So the C bus is like a little ferry boat that crosses the Bedard Inlet, connecting downtown Vancouver to North Vancouver. And the boat can take about 400 passengers at a time. Here we are at Lonsdale Quay in North Vancouver. And here's the skyline of downtown Vancouver, a silhouette. Here I am. Now I'm entering the Shipyard's Christmas market right by the quayside. Wow, and these vending booths are looking so charming. Love these Christmas ornaments. And love these canvas bakes, postcards, very creative, stickers, and I bought something from here. And the weather is getting sunnier, very different compared to what the weather forecast predicted. I've been seeing so many people sharing on social media of these roasted pork hocks, and the lineup wait is 2 hours long to get your serving. So we gave up and we grabbed something else. And this market is quite huge with lots of vendors, mostly selling delicious food and drinks and snacks. Ooh, and these German style sausages smell so good, so I got like a hot dog with sauerkraut and onions. Yeah, so I'm just spending a good time with my parents, and it's too cold right now out here to do any sketches. And I want to get the Grinch meal from McDonald's for the first time. Now let's see what's inside. Yeah, a pair of socks, and fries, chicken burger. So I just sketched my chicken burger and hash brown bits. And it's the second year here in Canada that McDonald's is offering this Grinch meal during the holiday season. And here's the look of my finished sketch. And then back home, I sketched the tiramisu that I bought from the Shipyard Christmas market. And the next evening, I'm gonna sketch the paper box and the two paper cups. So I think most people in the Western world know the Grinch story, right? Was based on a picture book written and illustrated by Dr. Seuss in the 1950s. So the story is about a green-haired monster living in the mountains, and he had a very small heart, and he doesn't like to see people celebrating Christmas. So he went to the village and stole every single Christmas thing from the houses. However, the people in the village, they still stayed happy and cheerful even without those physical things. And eventually, Grinch understood that Christmas is less about physical things, but more about love and happiness. And he turned out to be a man with a much bigger heart. So when you're designing your art journal pages, you can feel free to overlap one thing with another. You don't have to separate like the things that you're sketching. As you can see what I'm doing here, the socks are going behind the paper cups. That means I sketched the two cups first, and then I drew the socks later. And I'm giving everything a happy yellow, Indian yellow background with a bit of orangey glow for everything. And on winter solstice, I had a really great afternoon at my friend Gina's house with some other friends, having hot pot dinner together, and we got barista Barry here making lattes for us. Matcha latte, coffee latte, and also hot chocolate. And our friend Jeffrey baking some delicious Italian bread for us. It was a really wonderful gathering. Yeah, and the bread turned out to be a great success. On Christmas Eve, I had a wonderful time with my parents, lunching at a pasta restaurant, ordering 3 kinds of pastas and also Caesar salad. And then watching the newest Avatar movie. And happy holidays, everyone. I will see you in the next video very soon. Bye.